Yo, what is up, squad? Welcome back to the most epic history lesson on the internet. Last time we saw Sugriva, he pulled the ultimate flex. He dropped his 14,000-year-old atlas, a map so detailed it described the world back when the oceans were 120 meters lower. We're talking about the time when India was connected to Indonesia and people were traveling all the way from ancient South America. Ram was hyped. He finally had a plan to find Sita, but then the universe hit the pause button. The sky turned gray, the wind started howling, and the monsoon arrived. Listen, 12,209 BC was no joke. You didn't just order a raincoat on Amazon, you had to survive 4 months of literal chaos. In this episode, we're looking at the Great Wait, why Sugriva started ghosting Ram, and the mind-blowing science of the missing season. Let's get into it. So picture this, Ram and Lakshman move into a jagged stone cave on Mount Praservana. It's dark, it's damp, it's pouring outside like a silver curtain. Imagine no phone, no Wi-Fi, just the sound of thunder shaking the mountain for 4 straight months. Oh my god. For Ram, every single raindrop felt like a second ticking away while Sita was still missing. He was in maximum stress mode. He wasn't just sitting there, he was counting the days, watching the rivers overflow and wondering if the world had forgotten about his pain. Inside the cave, the vibe was heavy. Ram was staring at the rain, his voice low and trembling. He said,
Lakshman, look at the sky.
Lakshman, the cranes are flying home to their nests.
Everything in nature is reuniting with its source, except me.
Lakshman walked over and put a hand on his shoulder.
Bhaiya, you need to eat. You haven't touched your food in 2 days.
But Ram stood up, pacing the cave like a trapped lion. He said,
How can I eat, Lakshman? Somewhere Sita is in the same rain. Every flash of lightning feels like Ravan's sword. I gave Sugriva a kingdom. I gave him his life back. And now, has the crown made him blind?
okay, let's go big brain for a second. Why did they have to wait so long? Why did the search start in the month of September, October? The Sugriva Atlas tells us something crazy. Back in the 12,000 BC, the seasons weren't the same as today because of the Earth's wobble, which scientists call precision. The spring season, Vasanta Ritu, actually happened during the September-October. This is literally scientific time step. It proves the Ramayana isn't just a story, it's a record of how the earth tilted 14,000 years ago. Ram wasn't just waiting for the rain to stop, he was waiting for the stars to align so the Vanaras could use the Agastya star, Canopus, to navigate to the south. While Ram was shivering in a cold cave back at the palace in Kishkinda, the vibes were different. Total 180 degrees turn. Sugriva was officially the king. He had the palace, the gold throne, the food, and the music. And honestly, he was ghosting Ram. He was so caught up in the king life that he totally forgot he had a global search mission to run. He was living his best life while his best friend was suffering. Not cool, Sugriva. Not cool. Inside the palace, amidst the music and the grapes, only one person was keeping it real. And that person was Hanuman. Hanuman walked up to the throne and didn't hold back. He said,
My king, the rains have ended. September is over. Prabhu Ram is waiting.
You made a vow on a sacred fire. If you break it, you're breaking the path of the Dharma.
Sugriva just waved him off, laughing.
Tomorrow, Hanuman, my scouts are tired. Let me enjoy the crown for one more night.
He was choosing the side quests over the main mission. Like, bro, this dude's lost his mind now. Back at the cave, Lakshman had finally reached his limit, and Sugriva had crossed the line. He looked at Ram, and his eyes were literally glowing with rage. He said,
Enough. He's ghosting us, Baye. He's forgotten who put him on that throne.
Ram told him,
Go to Kishkinda. Remind him of his promise, but stay calm.
Spoiler alert, Lakshman did not stay calm. He grabbed his bow. As he walked toward the city, the ground literally shook with every step. He was in God mode. Nobody ain't gonna make him back down now. Lakshman reached the massive stone gates of Kishkinda. He didn't knock knock. He pulled his bowstring back. The sound was like a whip cracking and released a warning shot. Boom! The golden trim of the palace gates shattered into a million pieces. Lakshman roared at the gate Warasi.
Tell your king that the path his brother Bali took to the land of the dead is still open! Do not make me walk through these gates!
Inside, the music stopped. The grapes dropped. The party was officially over. Sugriva came out trembling and apologized. He realized his mistake and finally pulled the lever on the most epic operation in history. He set the signal and man, the response was insane. Millions of wanderers started pouring into the valley. These weren't just local monkeys. These were tribes from all the Atlas. Remember the DNA research? This is where it shows up. People with different features, different languages, and different skills, all coming together for one goal. The global coalition was live. Ram stood on the cliff overlooking the millions of soldiers. Sugriva bowed and said, Forgive me, Prabhu. The search begins now.
I am sending the southern party, led by Prince Angada and Hanuman.
Ram walked up to Hanuman. He didn't give him a weapon. He didn't give him a map. He took off his own golden royal ring and placed it in Hanuman's palm. He whispered,
Hanuman, I feel it in my soul. You are the one. If you find her, show her this. Tell her I haven't slept.
The wait is over, squad. The global search is officially live. 4 armies, 4 directions, 1 goal. But here's the cliffhanger. The South Party is heading towards a massive ocean with no bridge. And Hanuman? He doesn't even know he can fly yet. How does he level up? You'll have to wait for the next episode. Smash that like button and the subscribe one. And tell me in the comments, what would you do if a king ghosted you? Stay legendary. Peace out. Siya Ramachandra ki jai. Victory to Shri Ram.